Got a few things to cover in this video. Nioh Collection has been announced for the PlayStation 5, and Nioh 2, the Complete Edition, has been announced for PlayStation 4 and PC, but the Collection has me pretty excited. We're going to get both of those games on the PlayStation 5. We'll take a look at that. Deathloop has gotten an official release date. Remember that this is a Bethesda-published title, one of the final Bethesda titles. At this point, seemingly, that will be coming to the PlayStation 5 as Bethesda has been acquired by Microsoft, and I do want to talk a little bit about something that Sega noted. They want to release more Atlas ports, remasters, and remakes. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, yes, the Nioh Collection has been officially announced. Publishers Tecmo Koei and Sony Interactive Entertainment and developer Team Ninja have announced Nioh Collection for PlayStation 5, which includes both Nioh Remastered the Complete Edition and Nioh 2 Remastered the Complete Edition, as well as Nioh 2 the Complete Edition for PlayStation 4 and PC. All are due out on February 5th of 2021, and remember, this is Nioh Collection, which is Nioh Remastered the Complete Edition and Nioh 2 Remastered the Complete Edition, so you are going to get all of the DLC content with those games, and I imagine that they are going to be enhanced for the PlayStation 5. Yes, all of the titles available on PlayStation 5 will support 4K resolution for crystal clear visuals, up to 120 frames per second of gameplay for silky smooth combat. You would have to think it's one or the other. 4K 120 FPS would be great, but I don't think that's going to be feasible. We'll see. Maybe they can get it done. Ultra fast load times, and the ability to transfer your data from PlayStation 4 versions to pick up your journey right where you left off. Pre-orders and upgrade paths were also noted. Pre-orders for Nioh 2 the Complete Edition, Nioh 2 Remastered the Complete Edition, and Nioh Remastered the Complete Edition, and Nioh Collection will begin on Friday, November the 20th of this year on the PlayStation Store at midnight per your local time zone. For those of you who are looking to continue your demon slaying journey in Nioh 2 onto the PlayStation 5 from your PlayStation 4, there are two upgrade routes for you to take. Players that own Nioh 2 the Complete Edition on PS4 can upgrade to Nioh 2 Remastered the Complete Edition on PlayStation 5 at no additional cost. So this is not the Nioh 2 that's available right now. This is the Nioh 2 that is coming up. Players that own Nioh 2 on PlayStation 4 can upgrade to the base game Nioh 2 Remastered on PlayStation 5 and receive the PlayStation 5 version of any downloadable content expansions they own on PlayStation 4. So that's exciting as well. Now, they specifically note in the first section, at no additional cost, and in the second section, players that own Nioh 2 on PS4 can upgrade to the base game Nioh 2 Remastered on PS5 and receive the PlayStation 5 version of any downloadable content expansions they own on PlayStation 4. They don't specifically note that it's at no additional cost, so I'm expecting it's going to be a little bit of a fee that you have to pay, maybe $9.99. I am not quite sure. Maybe it will be free. The wording just has me a little bit confused, but also if you're on PC, you will be able to play Nioh 2 come February 5th of 2021, so they are getting this out the gate relatively quickly, so we'll see how the transition to the PlayStation 5 works. Nioh 2 is a fantastic game. Have always recommended it. I know those of you that have a PlayStation 5, you're probably getting, your difficult action fix with the Demon's Souls remake right now, but hopefully by February of 2021, you might be finishing up with that game, and if you want more of that style of gameplay, although Nioh does offer something very unique in its own right, that will be coming February 5th, so be on the lookout for that. Alright, next up, a game that I am not particularly super excited for, but it is coming from a studio that I really respect in Arcane. That is Deathloop, and it is being published by Bethesda. This does have a small exclusivity agreement with Sony and Bethesda, which is interesting because Microsoft is going to honor that exclusivity agreement even though they acquired Bethesda, and the game will be arriving to PlayStation 5 and PC exclusively come May 21st, but then, of course, Bethesda is being brought into the Microsoft fold, so you would imagine that at some point this game is just going to be a part of Xbox Game Pass, which is really nice for them. But Deathloop will launch for PS5 and PC on May 21st. Publisher Bethesda Softworks and developer Arcane Lion have announced the game will be available in $59.99 for the Standard Edition and $79.99 for the Deluxe Edition. So it's interesting to see not every game is going the route of pricing their games at $70. It seems like that is going to require a little bit of a transition period. We'll see how long of a period that is. But hey, $60 PlayStation 5 titles is something that I can definitely get behind, at least for the short interim future. Deathloop is a next-gen first-person shooter from Arcane Leon, the award-winning studio behind Dishonored. In Deathloop, two rival assassins are trapped in a mysterious time loop on the island of Black Reef, doomed to repeat the same day for eternity. As Colt, the only chance for escape is to end the cycle by assassinating 8 key targets before the day resets. Learn from each cycle, try new paths, gather intel, and find new weapons and abilities. Do whatever it takes to break the loop. Key features note: designed for PlayStation 5, Deathloop is built for a new generation, leveraging the PlayStation 5's hardware and graphics to bring Arcane's unique art style vision to life like never before. Deathloop takes advantage of new cutting-edge features like haptic feedback and adaptive triggers to make each encounter feel unique and impactful. Single-player gameplay injected with deadly multiplayer as well. If at first you don't succeed, die and die again, and every time you loop again, and hopefully you'll learn something from every time you play through the game. The island of Black Reef Paradise or Prison Arcane is renowned for magnificently artistic worlds with multiple pathways and emergent gameplay. Deathloop will present a stunning retro-future 60s-inspired environment that feels like a character within itself. While Black Reef may be a stylish wonderland for Colt, it is his prison, a world ruled by decadence and where death has no meaning and delinquents party forever while keeping him captive. When I saw gameplay of Deathloop, I have to say, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't completely enamored by the game. I think it looks okay, but you know, it's not something that really captivated me right out of the gate. It is by Arcane, and again, them as a studio, they have my respect to a great degree for the work they've done in their previous titles. I'm hoping for the best out of Deathloop, and again, it will be dropping May 21st. Lastly, I do want to note something rather interesting. Sega wants to release more Atlas ports, remasters, and remakes, and this is due to the Persona 4 Golden success being far beyond expectations. Now, I think anybody could have told you Persona 4 dropping on the PC was going to do really, really well from a sales standpoint. I don't know why Sega is all too surprised by that. The PC community has been clamoring for Persona 4 for a long time, and it came out, and it did really well. I shouldn't say they were clamoring for Persona 4. They were kind of clamoring for Persona in general, and I think they would have preferred Persona 5 Royal. Still, Persona 4 Golden is a damn good offering, and they note, as for Steam, while we haven't been actively releasing Atlas titles on PC, we felt that there was much potential there and put out a direct port of Persona 4 Golden for PC, and the user response was far beyond our expectations. That being said, we hope to release Atlas catalog titles across various platforms, whether as direct ports or in the form of remasters or remakes. Hell yeah, give me a remake of like Persona 1 and 2, Persona 3 FES as a remaster, or even a ground-up remake on the PlayStation 5. Those are games that I would absolutely love to see. Hey, Persona 4 Golden is on PC. Why don't we get that on PlayStation 5? Why don't we get that on the Nintendo Switch? Why don't we get that on Xbox? These games should be on all platforms. Even a Persona 5 Royal, why is that game exclusive? I have no idea as far as why that game is exclusive. It's not a Sony-owned IP. I don't believe Sony has some sort of deal with Sega requiring Persona 5 to be exclusive. That game would sell really well on Xbox, even on PC, and if you can get it running on the Switch, which I believe they can, given that Persona 5 base game was on PlayStation 3, it would sell really well on the Nintendo Switch. So I don't know what the holdup is. You're leaving money on the table here. Just put your games everywhere. I don't understand why Sega has this thing where the Persona 5 or the Persona mainline games have only been on PlayStation 4 until the release of Persona 4 Golden, and even that's a little bit of an older Persona title. Let's get Persona 5 Royal on everything. Let's get remakes of Persona 1, 2. Let's get a remaster of Persona 3. Persona 3 FES was so good. I just feel like this is easy money for Sega and Atlas, so make that happen. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, Neo Collection coming to PlayStation 5 in February of 2021. Deathloop drops May 21st, and Sega wants to release more Atlas ports. Let's give them a hell yeah for that. That's going to wrap up this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.